Ugandan President Yoweri Museveni, who's not giving up on his multi-billion-dollar East African oil and gas project, from which some Western investors are pulling out on the back of the global energy transition deadline set for the year 2030. But here is the Ugandan Minister of Energy and Mineral Development, Ruth Nankabrawa. She was presenting the address of President Museveni in Cape Town last week at the African Energy Week Summit. Let's listen.
Uganda is progressing with the development of oil and gas resources with a target of first oil by 2025. The aim for us is to use oil and gas to provide revenues which will help to invest in infrastructure and industrialization to get the people out of poverty. In addition, we are scaling up the adoption of clean cooking in the country, including the use of LPG, which is in line with our strategic goal to promote clean energy. In this regard, I have recently issued an executive order stopping the cutting down of trees and burning of charcoal in the northern part of our country to save the forests. We are cognizant of the ongoing debates on climate change and greenhouse emissions. However, as a country, Uganda is lucky that its energy mix is dominated by renewable, like hydropower, 86%, solar, geothermal, and biomass. Our strategy, therefore, is to continue developing more of these renewable energy resources while harnessing our oil and gas, which will provide the much needed revenues for development, and also LPG that will help in saving forests and improving the livelihood of our people. You will note that only 10% of the Albertine Craven of Uganda is licensed for petroleum development, and other potential basins are also under consideration. Investors are welcome to invest in Uganda's oil and gas sector. There have been concerns that oil and gas may become obsolete in the near future. However, recent projections show a continued increase in the demand for petroleum in the near and medium term. Besides, we also know that apart from the transportation sector, there are several other uses of petroleum resources, including fuel oils for heating and electricity generation, asphalt and road oil, and feedstocks for making chemicals, plastics, fertilizers, pharmaceuticals, explosives, and synthetic materials, among others. Due to the multi-purpose use of the petroleum products now and in the future, the global average demand for petroleum is projected to increase from 97.1 million barrels per day in 2022 to 105.7 million barrels a day by the year 2030. The key issue to address is penetration of cleaner technologies in Africa that are environmentally friendly. To consolidate our achievements and further define our strategy, Uganda has recently passed the Energy Policy 2023, whose vision is to achieve universal access sustainable, affordable, and quality energy services for all Ugandans by 2040. This is aligned with the National Development Plan 3 through the Sustainable Energy Program, which reaffirms that the availability of sustainable energy services is critical for economic growth, for poverty reduction, as well as the social and cultural transformation of the society. The Energy Policy for Uganda of 2023, therefore, aims at ensuring a sustainable, adequate, affordable, competitive, secure, and reliable supply of energy at the least cost geared to meet national needs while protecting and conserving the environment. The government of Uganda plans to implement a free electricity connection policy as one of the strategies to increase access to clean energy in line with the Sustainable Development Goals. The widespread dependency on biomass energy resources for cooking and heating using insufficient methods, such as traditional cook stove, has resulted in the rapid forest depletion for firewood and charcoal, among others. For instance, the National Environment Management Authority, NEMA, reported in 2020 that Uganda suffers a degradation loss of United States $2.3 billion, out of which 25% of wood fuel, and that 2.6% of Uganda's forests are cut down annually for firewood, charcoal, agriculture, and to make way for population growth.